Welcome on in, everybody, and we are going to be doing another Silence Suzuka video here today because with the recent update, and I know it's actually been a little bit since the update, but with the Runaway ability added to the game, Silence Suzuka has some pretty good abilities and is very meta in the current Virgo Cup and is ultimately going to be a very good choice for a lot of the upcoming future champions meets. So we're going to be building a frontrunner Silence Suzuka, which is compatible with Runaway. So let's go ahead. We're going to choose our Silence Suzuka here. We're going to not use any guests because we are out of guests for the day, unfortunately. And because we are trading for the Virgo Cup, and I currently, actually, I'll go back to my menu here real quick because I currently have Silence Suzuka that I am using in the Virgo Cup, and she's been performing rather well. This is our build here, almost max speed, 760 stamina, 813 power, good guts and wit. And the reason we have a little bit of a split on the guts and wit training here, and you know, the stamina recommendation for the Virgo Cup 600, but we wanted to get it a bit higher, is for two main reasons. One is that the Runaway, which allows her to take a significant lead at the beginning of the race, consumes a lot of stamina. So having an extra stamina boost there is super helpful. And then also for guts, if you're running against other Runaway Silent Suzukas, is going to be very useful because having a 400 or higher in guts is going to allow you to perform better during any late game dueling where you are matched up with somebody that is very close to you, and the winner is going to be the one that gets the edge with the guts stat there. So for our build here, we're going to be picking our legacy cards and our support characters based off of those 2 points. Now, I do not have the best legacy cards, as anybody who's been watching the channel knows. However, I am going to be picking a 33-12 split with our Saiyan Sky. I almost called her Ketis Black. That's funny. So she's got 33-12, Mile. I know the medium's there, but that's fine. We'll just ignore Ogre Cap. And also, angling and scheming is a really good skill. Not nearly as good as it is with Saiyan Sky, but it's still good to have. So we're going to hope we get that. And then we're also going to be picking a good other bonus here. We have a bourbon. Where'd you go, Burbs? Burbity Burbs, where are you? What the heck, Bourbon? Did I trade you? I might have traded her. It's okay. She was nothing but a clanker anyway. So in this case, I think I traded my Bourbon. Oh God. So we are going to be picking our good old fashioned winning ticket because she does have Mile sparks here, and those mile sparks are going to be very useful because it is a mile race. For our support cards, we're going to be using 3 speed, we're going to be using 2 stamina, and unfortunately our best stamina card is our level 50 Silent Suzuka, which we can't actually use because we're racing Silent Suzuka. So we will be picking our next best, which is a Mayano Top Gun, our level 45 there, and we're going to be using our favorite Die with Scarlet. Now, there is a few questions as to why I am doing the standard racing and not the Unity Cup. And yes, it is possible to get higher stats during the Unity Cup, but it's a lot more complex, and frankly, when training the Unity Cup, you have the chance of getting higher stats. However, they seem to be a lot less frequent, so I have better luck just doing the standard URA over and over again, getting better RNG and getting more consistently high results here. So that's what we're going with here. Let's put this on max skip and get going with our Silent Suzuka. We got our angling and scheming, excellent. And we are working on support cards here. Get all of our support cards up as quickly as possible, and we can get a double speed training here. It is a wonderful thing to have that runaway skill, but it does make you have to think a little bit more about where you're putting your points. We want to spread them out a little bit more, and if we can get some guts training in, that is even all the better. Now, speed and stamina still take top priority over guts, but if we can throw some in there, it's all the better. So we'll do a double guts here. We got Daiwa and King Halo, and we may be taking a rest here if we don't get a really good wit training up next. And we got the mood up. Let's see, single wit, that's a rest. I love getting those plus 70s. Very, very satisfying. We have max energy, so let's train speed. And we'll get more energy back. As you know, I live and die by dialogue options that provide energy. In my opinion, training is always going to give you more stats than a dialogue option, so energy is key. Let's see, we got a double on speed and a double on guts and a double on stamina. But our King Halo is further behind than our Aishin Flash, so we will train her there and get our straightaway recovery from Mayano Top Gun. And we can get the plus 20 energy here. One of my favorite parts about Kita's in Black is those mood up events. So we were lucky not to have to do any sort of recreation, and we were able to get mood up to good here. And with any luck, we'll be hitting another mood up event here pretty soon. This is going into power. Double on guts. I've been training guts so much more recently that I'm just saying it off the top of my head. Double on stamina. We're going to definitely still prioritize our speed cards, so we went with the double stamina there. And our Silence Suzuka, our wonderful Silence Suzuka, who took us hundreds of dollars and months to unlock. Don't tell my fiance, she'd be pissed. So there we go. We're going in. Do we have a good wit training? We do. And we're raising our stakes here with our good old-fashioned Super Creek. We're going to go with the mood up here. Great mood up is great. Time for a wit training. So our Diver Scarlet is already in Rainbow training. Fantastic. Now we just got to work on these speed cards. Double speed on guts. Excellent. Those are going up nice and steady. Our Aishin Flash is always a little bit behind, so being able to see her kind of rise up at the same rate here is nice. We're going to schedule out the hopeful stakes, as that will get us our fan cap that we're looking for here. And we'll take the rainbow speed. That'll get Aishin Flash almost there. But that's okay, because we're at speed level 2, which is going to be awesome. We want that speed up as quickly as possible. Everybody's looking good, so let's do a wit. Super Creek, you're always so far behind. I wish we could scout a few more Super Creeks. But alas, our luck is ass. Oh god, okay, so now we are looking pretty solid there. We get another mood up event, but that's not really useful because our mood's already great. We do get the plus 2, so I won't complain too much. There's another good wit training time. We got green Top Gun and high blue Super Creek. Daiwa's gonna throw us some energy there. God, I love that support card. She seems to proc so often too. A 43 speed before our second goal. These are always awesome. I love when that happens. We'll do a wit training. Aishin Flash can now triple stack for us. Now, all of our speed cards are exactly where we want them. We'll get the energy here. So, the things we're relying on going forward is going to be a good amount of speed training. But we also want to make sure that our support cards for stamina get there. It's okay if they lag behind a little bit because, again, we're aiming for 1200 in speed and about 600 to 700 in stamina, ideally 700. So if we can get 700, I'll be very, very happy. Hopeful stakes should be fine. Let's go ahead. We've done a decent amount of stamina training. Looks like our stats are good, and we got first place. That'll get us all the fans we need. We are going to need to get some more energy back, which is wonderful. Dialogue options hitting in all the right spots. That came out wrong, but I'm not taking it back. And now we're going for... We'll do a wit training here, cap off our energy, and get Top Gun and Rainbow training. No bubble pops from the Unity, but again, it is just, it's a little easier to navigate. It's a little easier to navigate. We'll throw the 20 in power here. And now we got one turn before the Yayoi show. I might not be pronouncing that correctly, but I never said I could read. And there's the double speed stack. Up to 476 speed. Great. We just need to get Super Creek up. I need to start stacking some stamina, but hopefully that is going to occur during our beach training. That is the key here. We can get mega stat increases into our stamina during the beach training. I will be a very happy man. There's another first place from Silence Suzuka. Absolutely killing it. Why are you looking so sad? I know that's like your thing, but chill. Chill. Alright, time for wit training. We can get Super Creek up. And inspiration, smile. Oh, you failure. Anyways, we got another discount to angling and scheming. No S-Mile, though. Sad day. We'll throw some into guts. We get the Super Creek skill hint. It's going to discount corner recovery, maybe? Nope, friendship bonus. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, I don't want to risk the 21, so we'll throw that into wit. Oh, I swear to God if I lose the 6%. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I've lost so many single percentage trainings lately. It's actually, it wasn't funny, and then it happened so many times it became funny. It's a whole thing. All right, so Super Creek refuses to land on stamina, which is fine. We're gonna do a wit training here. I'm getting a little mad at Super Creek. We're gonna go +5 energy here. And where'd you go? Super Creek. We'll go wit, max out our energy going into beach training. Yes, this is what we're looking for. She's finally landing where we want her. Power, okay by me. And Super Creek's now in rainbow training. That couldn't have happened at a better time. We'll do stamina training. Can somebody please feed these girls carrots while we're at the beach? I would like maximum energy the whole time. That would be phenomenal. Nope, we're doing rest and recover. I'm not risking anything that high. That is fine by me. Our cards are where we want them. One turn before the Kobe Shimbun High. We'll do the 23 in stamina. Should be fine now that our stats are starting to increase at a more competitive rate. And now we have 10 turns before the Kinko show. Baby, let's do this. Swinging Maestro. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. We'll do a wit training here. I like to have around half energy before I take any good speed or stamina trainings. Just in case we get another really good rainbow stack the next turn. Which we did. Excellent. See? Might have not been able to get that 42 there if we had gone ahead and done a single rainbow training there on either speed or stamina. Throw that into speed. Our wit's looking fine, so we don't really need to train wit all that much anymore. So we'll focus on stamina and speed training. Our power will come up naturally with our wonderful legacy that we have coming up, and also just from the speed training. Put some more into stamina there with the top option. And there's a good speed training available. Very decent energy. We're going to get some more back by choosing red bean soup here. If you have max energy at that point, I highly suggest taking the option that gives you skill points. Having more skills is going to take you a long way in the cups. +5 energy. And And deluxe carrot hamburger steak. That is 3 in a row on different careers I've gotten so far, which is so mwah, chef's kiss. All right, Kinko show coming up. And there's another 24 in stamina. And remember, we are going to get around 50 points in each stat just by winning the URA finals. So we don't want to overtrain, but we also don't want to undertrain. So let's do another speed here. That'll get us almost up to an A here. After the Kinko show, we will be taking a rest. Chow down. There we go. And we should be fine here. Our stats are looking pretty solid for pretty much every single race for the rest of this career. So we will hold out on our skill purchases until the very end, mainly because if we can get more discounts, then that's even better for me. 6 turns, take a rest, max out our energy since we have no rainbow trainings. Second inspiration, S-Mile. Give us an S-Mile. Damn it. I have so many miles. Why are you not giving me an S-Mile? It's okay. You kind of just have to keep doing it over and over until you get what you're looking for. Unfortunately, that's how the cookie crumbles, but that's okay. The point is we're looking at stats. Getting those, being that it is RNG, is a priority, but it's not top priority because we can always focus on getting these stats and then, you know, just get lucky in one of the careers. Excellent. Another 43. See what I mean when I said that the stats for our speed will come later? That's why it's really important that we focus on training everything else early game. We'll take a rest and we'll get one good turn in before the Takarazuka Kinen. And right after the Takarazuka Kinen, we actually have our beach train. So since we're almost max energy, I am going to take a rest there. Let's see, if we already have max discounts, we do on Professor of Curvature, so let's take that. And the Takarazuka Kinen is a 2200 meter. Our stamina's solid, so I don't think we'll have any issues here. And that's another first place. By quite a bit. Actually, by quite a bit. Excellent, and we're on to the next one. 61, love to see it. And then we're gonna go 54 stamina. And then we're gonna go 33 stamina. Ooh, we got lucky on the 27 there. I was puckered up, man. Let's see, can we get the win? Ooh, yeah, we did actually succeed. We would have gotten some energy back anyway, so I am happy with that. That's fine by me. Let's take a rest here. And another stamina training. And we're headed into the Manichi Okan. Being that this is just an 1800 meter race, we should be more than good here. Excellent. And now, if I've been counting correctly, we will be able to get Runaway if we win this upcoming Tenno Show Autumn. Reason being, in order to get Runaway, you have to win 6 graded races in a row and then win the Tenno Show Autumn. So we are going to be purchasing Swingy Maisho here, just because we want to make sure we're winning, and I'll buy Angling and Scheming as well. This is going to ultimately give us a huge advantage in this race. And first place, and that should give us our Runaway skill. All goals achieved. And there it is. So we are moving on. We got 5 turns. We're going to do a speed training here. We're going to take a rest. We need to max our speed. I don't even want to look at what that was because it was probably something phenomenal. We're going to do 3 turns. Let's do guts. It doesn't take too much energy. I like to hit 400 with that. Plus skill points. Excellent. That's a 36. We love to see those. And we did get the max friendship with Director Akikawa. There's a 49 in speed. All right, so we're looking pretty solid heading into the qualifiers here. This should be a sweep for us. There we go, first place. We are going to actually take a rest because I want to get one more speed training in, and we're not going to be able to do that with our current energy here, unfortunately. So we'll take a rest. Of course, we only get the 30, but that's fine. Ah, screw you, Saigate. Review results. W's all around by 9 whole lengths. And there we go. That's going to be... Well, let me do some math here. We're actually going to get 30 points because we're going to get 12. And then we're going to get 15 from Akikawa. And then we're going to get 5 from winning. So I'm going to actually throw this into stamina. I did the math wrong in my head, but that's okay. So now we're going on to the finals. This should be a win. Having that extra stamina might be the difference between a win and a loss in the cups. Now, there we go. Let's make sure I counted this right. Okay, so that's 12. It's 22. Oh god, I counted wrong, didn't I? Oh god, I was 3 points off. I'm such an idiot. Okay, well, that was dumb. I should have put those last training into speed. I counted wrong. Forgive me. But, you know, if we did that, we would have had a 660 in stamina and a max speed. So overall, fantastic build. I'm very happy with that. Naturally, we will buy Runaway. We are going to take a look here at what else we got. Unrestrained, very good skill to have. And we're going to actually get maybe Dodging Danger. Let's double check what our other options are. So in this case, Dodging Danger is actually going to be our best option because we don't have firm conditions or anything like that. So let's go ahead. Finish with 26 points. This very easily could have been a max energy. I just did math very, very poorly. And it's not my strong suit, so forgive me. It's okay. It's okay. 1 stamina spark, but overall, this is a really good build. If we got a little luckier on the legacy inspirations, we would have a S in Mile. But we got Runaway, we got Professor of Curvature, we got Swinging Maestro, Unrestrained, and Angling and Scheming. Level 2 view from the lead is mine. So this will perform very well. I will use that in my upcoming Virgo Cup video. I'll use this exact Uma just to show you how she plays out. But yeah, that's my guide for building a good Champions Meet Silence Suzuka. Now, for any upcoming mile races, you could pretty much use this build. Now, there are going to be some tweaks that you can make in order to adapt the build specifically for whatever race that is. And, you know, if you have better power sparks and you can get that higher as well, definitely do that. We're working with the sparks that are available to us, and you know, we don't always have the best ones, so this is where we're at. If we had 263s in power, that probably would have been a high A+, if not an S as well, and this would have been an absolute beast of a build. But anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for all future content, and leave a comment in the comment section if you have any questions or comments. And yeah, appreciate you for watching. Second time to say it, but I really do. Have a great day. Bye-bye.